Hey guys, how you doing? Tom, Little Loft on the Hill. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to show you the best way to settle pigeons, at least what I think is the best way. I'm going to explain kind of why I do it and the benefits of this training method, and I think there's merit here for everybody. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. These birds here at step 3 have been in my loft 6 days. They're birds from Georgia, from New Jersey, and from Northern California. The first day, it was a little slow. This is step number 1. And basically, I just let the birds kind of go out of the crate and up this tunnel and into the loft. At first, you need a little patience. I repeat this step until the birds are performing relatively quickly through the tunnel. With these 6, I use the tunnel 4 times. Every day is the same. Once a day before feeding, I'd crate the birds, I clean the loft, change the water, put down their feed, and release them from the crate through the tunnel to the landing board where they trap into their one meal for that day. The routine takes about 20 minutes. Again, just kind of taking their time, being patient with them. And they get to a point where they do this on their own really quick. And that's when I would move on to step number 2. Step number 2 is the exact same process. It's just without the tunnel, just the plank. Once the birds are flying like that, off the plank to the landing board, I move to step 3.
What we want to see.
And step 3 is just the birds flying from the crate to the landing board. The birds have been in the loft 6 days at this point, and this is how far they've come. They've done great. Okay, why? Why take the time to do this? There's a critical 2 or 3 days when you remove the settling cage or open the doors and let your birds out the first few times. The pigeons are highly vulnerable to hawks. In 2011, flying out of this big loft, I had 47 guys each send me 2 birds to race as my young bird team. The first time I had a group of birds out, a hawk hit them and scattered the group. It returned 2 other times that night before I got all the birds back in. Well, I didn't get them all in. I was out 11 birds. I did get 2 birds trapping the next day, so I was out 9 birds the first time I let them out because of the hawk. The problem is he was resident, so for about 2 weeks, anytime I had the birds out, he'd show up trying to get one. I lost 2 or 3 more birds to that hawk. It didn't end well. It's really just those 3 days where the birds are really vulnerable, and using this tunnel method kind of eliminates that vulnerability. That's why I do it, but there's a bunch of other benefits, and I'll kind of go through some of those. I'm preparing these birds for races. I'm going to come home the last Friday in August about 4 o'clock to crate up all the birds. Typically in my area, it's going to be in the high 90s. Having birds that are easily caught and used to being handled is a huge benefit to this method. I can grab any bird off the perch without any fuss, real easy. The other big benefit is these are racing pigeons. From day 1, the birds are conditioned to act like I want them to on race day. I want them released and then to fly to the loft. I don't want them comfortable on the ground or on the roof. I only want them comfortable in 3 places: flying, in the crate, or in the loft. I practiced returning from a race every day. They're used to me being around them and landing on the landing board, and then I run them in. If you found the video helpful, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more great content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.